Want to drain some opponents out of the game with Siege Rhino? My name is TJ, and here's the plan. First, we want to get to Yarok or Elesh Norn. We need these to double up our Rhino triggers. Then, we want to slam a Siege Rhino. Then, do it again. First problem. Yarok and Elesh Norn are 5 mana, in different colors. Solution? Ramp. Razor, Goose, Florahedron, and Reef can all get us there. Second problem. 1 Rhino might not be enough. Solutions for that? Neoform finds our Rhinos by turning our 3-drops like Reef and Skyclave Apparitions, who are here to make sure we stay alive, into Siege Rhinos. Thassa, Prince, and Yorion can blink our Rhinos for extra Rhino goodness. We also have Kaito, who can bounce an attacking Rhino for recasting later, as well as drawing his cards. Finally, we have Storm the Festival. Read the card. Need I say more? Final problem. They've killed and or countered our Rhinos. For starters, how dare they? But, never fear, Liliana, Tamio, and Big Boy Cavalier are here on the stack to bring our Rhinos back. Any problems we can't deal with? Well, we have some solutions for that on a sideboard. Deafening Silence for the stupid bird. Rip for when they're going hard on the graveyard. Intervention for control. I don't know, it's what I had. Trophy for the biggest boys. Necromentia for the unsolvable problems. Masker Girl for the boards we just can't race. A Knight of Autumn just because for that little bit of extra removal. And an Atraxa for when we really need to assert our mid-rangey dominance. And that is Siege the Festival. Let's play. Just a quick announcement before we get into the thick of things. This is a Patreon announcement. That's right, I have a Patreon now. You could go give me money if you want to. You don't have to. Just if you want to. But yeah, the link to that will be in the description. If you do decide to donate, thank you very much. It will help me get better microphones and other stuff down the lines. Patreon doesn't let you put goals anymore, which I actually liked that feature. You know what people were working towards. Yeah, I need to upgrade my mic and eventually afford food is what I'd like to do off of this channel. That'd be very nice if I could afford food with it. If you're feeling generous and have a couple of dollars sent my way, you now have a method to do so, should you so wish. Okay, we are on the play for match number 2. But not with that hand. Better hand, all of our colors in it. Keep the 6, we want the Charming Print. Honestly, in this hand we ship this land. Temple Garden. Besides I'm breeding pool. The otherworldly case. Surveilling 3. They are on Grizzly Salvage. Are we gonna see an Emmercroll? I'm trying to put a bunch of stuff in their bin. I don't know. Play this. Play the Florahedron. Next turn we could Prince and Florahedron, or Prince and Neoform if we have to. Bounding the 3rd path. Just enter sorcery. Witherbloom command. They're killing the Florahedron. Okay. Ooh, annoying. Play an additional one. Play a land tap. Additional land, we play Yarok. Oh, you're on just full on self-mill. Okay. Trying to play a whole bunch of prized amalgams. I see what you're doing. Your Narcomoeba. Yeah. And Scrap Heap Scrounger. Okay. I present a 3/5. Instant sorcery from your graveyard. What do you got? Witherbloom command. Grizzly Salvage. That is it. a Stitcher Supply. Hardcast an Archamoeba. Attacks. Go ahead and block here. Gain 3. That dies, and we get to... yeah, do this. We draw Siege Rhino. And get a land. Blink both and they'll see each other enter. No, they won't, because that will be, that's your end. We just blink this Reef. And then... I think we just choose to scry to? We'll take the additional Reef, we'll put the other... we'll put the Florahedron to the bottom. No attacks. We draw the additional Reef. We draw Thassa. With that, we are okay. Opponent, otherworldly gazes. Putting stuff in their bin. They creeping chill us. Okay, we're about to Siege Rhino them. 2 mana. 3 cards in their bin they could do something with. 2 cards in hand. They hardcast a Narcomoeba instead. And decide not to attack with the... 3 more life, return it from the to the battlefield, tapped. Okay. I would like to gain some life. Exile another target creature. This one. Exile another target creature. This one. No attacks. Siege Rhino returns. Risen Reef returns. Get a land. And opponent scoops it up! They were dead next turn. Probably. No, not quite dead. But they were not in a good shape. Okay, bring in Rest in Peace. Go down Storm the Festival. What am I talking about? Go down Liliana and Liliana. Unhelpful here. I want to go down the Cameo as well, because it also enters our graveyard. We'll bring in Atraxa, because I need to fill a slot. That is 2 Risen Reefs and Atraxa. If I get the 3rd land, I'm... okay, but I'm not... I don't like that one either. I don't like 2 landers. This is... fine. Return Skyclave, return Elesh Norn. Tell you what, actually... I'll actually keep Elesh Norn. We're actually more likely to cast her because she's only 1 white pip. We draw a Hinterland Harbor. We play Watery Grave tapped. We go Hinterland Harbor, Tangled Florahedron. Hinterland Harbor, Tangled Florahedron, see if they kill it. If they don't kill it, we get to... okay, what instant sorcery are you casting? Witherbloom Command, you're killing the Florahedron. Okay. And you get 2 Narcomoebas. And we draw another Hinterland Harbor. Deck, could you not? We'll get a Plains. Scrap heap in the bin. Unmoored Ego, naming Siege Rhino? Yarok the Desecrated. Understandable? I don't think they've considered Elesh Norn. You were better off naming Siege Rhino. Oh, perfect. So, yeah, Elesh Norn's in hand. Woodland Cemetery. Interland Harbor. Put Yorion into my hand. We could survive a couple turns of these things. You push the Grazer, and that's okay. You're on 2 lands. Later Wayfinder, continue milling. You get a prized amalgam. 1 singular prized amalgam. Okay. Play the land I know about, play Elesh Norn. No more wayfinding. That's what we're doing. They got Heartless Act. That's unfortunate. They are wayfinding. They milled 2 removal spells, a creeping chill, and a Woodland Cemetery. We play Yorion. We drew another land. They have yet another removal spell. I mean, we'll take it. We'll go get our swamp. We are dead. Absolutely not. Are you kidding me? Acceptable. Our answers are this one and this one. Temple Garden Goose. Got something to cast this goose. They're pushing the goose. They're pushing the goose. They push the goose and we are sad about it. We played the Hollow Fountain. Pass the turn. Yeah? We milled Prize Amalgam. Look at all these 5-drops I've got! I guess I need a 3rd green source. Actually, I should put Yorion into my hands. Okay. Hold on to this food until I need it. Opponent is paying 2 to surveil. It's a Narcomoeba. I'll cast at the beginning of the next end step. My turn. We didn't even hit the 5th land to pay off all these 5-drops. That would be nice. Opponent's in a full grip of cards. I lose 2 life. And we get Treeping Chilled. Well, that's just unfortunate. A little too late there, buddy. Buddy, old pal. We're still dead. And that's just insult to injury. Alright, game number, I don't even know at this point. I have played quite a few, trying to get good ones for content. This one, a Broil Grazer ramps us into Liliana. We storm the festival. It's not the best, but it could be a lot worse. And that's our Broil Grazer will block for us. And we drew a Risen Reef. We're actually really okay with that. Play the Grazer. Put the Cemetery into play. Opponent. What are you doing? Shovel Bane of Monsters. Getting your upkeep opponents control no permanents with bounty counters. Put a bounty counter on target creature or planeswalker. If opponent controls the bounty counter on dice, you gain 3 life and draw a card. Okay. Play Hinterland Harbor. Play the Reef. Do not hit a land, but that's okay. They put a bounty counter on the Reef. Okay. Thing has Death Touch, but it only attacks for 1. I'm not super familiar with all of Ikoria, so I have never seen that card before. Play out Temple Garden, put Yorion into our hand, and pass. Oh, they have the anime Tamio sleeves. Nice. And they scoop. I don't know what they're doing. I'm just gonna run it back. Alright, game 2. Come on, opponent, do something fun. You cast this Charming Prince off of the Goose. We play just the Tangleflor Hedron. Emphasis on that Cavalier. This is fine. Yeah, it's less fine actually, because we don't have an untapped green land. We play this one. Actually, what we should have done, played the Watery Grave, then played the Hinterland Harbor. They play their shovel. Pay to play the Florahedron. Yep. Opponent's thinking. They kill the Tangled Florahedron. Okay. This is how we do this. We play the Grazer, put Takanuma into play. Play the Gilded Goose. Next turn we slam this Cavalier. Opponents think about murdering the Goose. We draw land, we play the Cavalier anyways. That's Shieldred. Yes. Slam the Cavalier of Thorns. Get a white source. We Millstorm the Festival. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're 3 mana off from casting the Storm the Festival. Murderous Raiders Cavalier. Why yes, I would like to put our card. We'll actually put the Storm back on top. Yeah. The way I draw that next turn. You're an Abzan, you're not gonna counter this. What are you gonna do about it? Block. Yep. Okay, Storm the Festival. Ow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Prince. Try to. You want that Skyclave? 3, 4. Yeah, we are 2 away from casting the Storm. I want the Skyclave because it kills children. Meat Hook Massacre. X is 2. We're okay with that. So we lose 2 life. We play the Skyclave. Get rid of children forever. Put Yorion into our hand. We have this food. I assume they have more removal. If they don't, we're just gonna blink the Skyclave and get rid of that too, so we can stop drawing cards off of it. No blocks. One of these princesses is probably gonna gain us a little bit of life. They just cast the Murderous Rider. Get a Sun Petal Grove. We print. We scry. Okay, Tameo. Tameo. Tameo gets us a Siege Rhino. I mean, it just gets us 1 instance of Siege Rhino. At this stage, I don't think Tameo is what I want. I think I want the Breeding Pool. Because Siege Rhino, I want to be able to blink. And getting it back that way isn't great for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. His Breeding Pool gets us further. I think it just has lifelink. Yeah. Play the second Prince. We will... At this stage... just gain the 3 life. Sack the food. And then next turn, play Yorion, blink all of them. Liliana of the Veil. Oh, they're gonna make us discard this Yorion, which is upsetting. Now we actually would have liked that Tameo. Okay, if this card's land, we can cast the Storm the Festival from the graveyard. Shifting Ceratop. Pro blue. Not irrelevant. Yeah, that thing's just gonna be annoying. We will kill it. Temple Garden. Untapped. Cast Storm. Okay. We get Thassa and Grazer. No attacks. This Liliana is about to become a problem. I don't particularly want to blink this Skyclave at the moment, because they get a 4/4 if I do. I guess I could have... Next turn, if I have to, I can down take it to kill Lily. We sack the Grazer. It hurts, but we do what we gotta do. No blocks. You sure do be gaining lots of life. Okay, we have another blocky Grazer. See here, we can actually... End turn. Go ahead and blink it. Yep. Exile Liliana. Yep. This is where we start taking advantage of Thassa's other ability. Tap. Tap. You may attack with this one. Into my O3. You be gaining life. Land. Uh-huh. Yep. Tap. Tap. Block. A Risen Reef. That's good. We take that. Give us a card. A Risen Reef. We take that. That's good. Give us a card. Take action. Enters tapped. Take action. Pass the turn. Yeah, I'd like for them to stop gaining life. This one. Yeah, I could have blinked the Risen Reef to get 2 more draws. This way they stop getting life so when I do get there. Okay, they've had another shovel in hand for a while. Last card's a land. Tappy tappy. Block here. Ouch. We are looking for some life gain. Yep. Intercept. Yep. Intercept. Uh-huh. No attacks. Blink a Reef. Get some draws. Charming Prince is quite good. We can actually use this Boseiju to destroy their Meat Hook Massacre. We will decline and choose to draw that one. Yes. Opponent thinking about getting in there. Tap. Tap. Pass. Okay. Block here, take the 1. 1 blocker. Cast Boseiju, destroy Meat Hook. There you go. We take 1 damage. Opponent's final card is Glint Sea Siphoner. Good card. Oh. Oh boy, here we go. We Rhino it up. Uh-huh. We Rhino it up. No attacks. Move to the end of turn. So we want this to resolve first. What? Arena, I hate you sometimes. The way I intended that to function. I guess I should have done it the other way. Yes, we will exile this guy. Okay, if you're gonna be impatient, I will start dropping emotes on you. Don't think I won't. Okay, tap down this one. Tap down this one. Excellent, excellent. Okay, pass the turn. Yep. Use to draw a card and lose 1 life. You draw a second card. Plays Liliana. And a land. Okay. Tap. 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 Yeah. Right there. Oh, yeah. One of them. I'll just take the 2. You're fine. My turn. I draw second Siege Rhino. Play the second Siege Rhino. Oh, here we go. Tap. Combat. Kill Liliana. End step. Blink Siege Rhino. We're slowly getting there. Bassa is such a good card. Clawing back that game. And they scoop it up. Yeah! We beat the Abzan mid-range deck, I guess. I can only assume they have their own Siege Resonant Rhinos in there somewhere. It just seems to be generally Abzan stuff. Alright. We are on the play. This plays a Risen Reef on turn 2. Keep it. Forest, play Grazer. Put the pool into play, tapped. Pass the turn. They played Blackcleave Cliffs. They thought seize us, and we're sad. They take the Risen Reef. We play a land. We grab a Yorion. Well, that's just upsetting. And that's a Blood-Tithe Harvester. Oh, no. Yep. We won't block it with that one. Should we have played out the Grazer? Probably. And that's a Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Good, 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 good. Sure. Enter's tapped. Ah! They're playing Greasy Rat. They are on the Greasy Rat. Okay. We've been thought seized. We're having a bad day. But on a second, another black source gives me... What? Discard a card, then draw a card. The next turn, what's our creature in the graveyard? Create a token copy of it. That's not a creature? Or equipment? Yeah, okay. We play Liliana. Look, it's not what I'd prefer to be doing either, but we are down-ticking Liliana on this reef. And it is either hitting us a land or drawing us a card. It's hitting us a second reef for next turn, if we're alive! I assume they're not cracking their blood types to kill this. For a green mana. Okay, they're cracking that. It returns to battlefield transformed. They're probably going to try to kill Lily. They discard a card. They draw a card. They discard a second Parhelion. They're looking for the Greasy Rat. Discard a card, draw a card. They cannot currently cast the Greasy Rat. I assume they're looking for the Greasy Rat. They get a Blood Type Harvester. I think we actually just double chump here? Block like that? Or chump one, block the other? Draw Prince. Play the Reef. Draw a third Reef. Decline to draw the card. Play that one. Play the third Reef. Take action. Take action. Draw a Grazer. Uptick Liliana. Mill 2 lands. We're okay with that. Okay, if they don't Greasy Rat us, we're okay. So you storm the festival. They have the Greasy Rat. Mm-hmm. Yes. They get back Parhelion. They crew it. They attack. So that's 13 there. We block there. And there. Block there. There. And there. Mm-hmm. Yes. We go to 1. Honestly, this probably should have just gone under that bus. Math is hard, y'all. This way we keep 1 blocker. We draw a Hollowed Fountain. Not great for us. Let's discard a card, draw a new card. Storm the Festival lets us get rid of the Greasy Rat. These are still a problem. In the graveyard. Well, Storm the Festival hitting specifically Skyclave Apparition lets us get rid of the Greasy Rat. It's actually not out of the realm of possibility. Now it is. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Play a land. I don't think we bother showing them anymore. Right? I think that is correct. We do not bother letting them see anymore. We bring in Rest in Peace. We bring in Night of Autumn. Go down one... Go down Kaido. We bring in a Sausage Trophy for instant speed interaction. Go down Storm. Go down Liliana. And run it back like that. We'll play first. I mean, that does do things. It ramps us. It ramps us very hard. And it has all our colors in it. Okay. Great. Uh-huh. Play a... Woodland Cemetery. Play a Tangled Florahedron because it can attack. They did not lead with Thoughtseize this time. They now have a Blood Tithe Harvester. Oh, shit. We slam Yarok the Desecrated. Answer that, why don't you? Blood Tithe is not going to kill that. You need something else. You get a Fable of the Mirror Breaker. That's okay with me. Okay. We pop off. Yarok was allowed to live, and therefore we go off. Play a Tangled Florahedron. Yep. Get a Grazer. Get an additional land. And say go. Extinction event. That's unfortunate for us. No blocks. But we did draw this. We want to have a prince up. We grab Elesh Norn. And honestly, here we grab probably Rip. That'll do it. Okay. And then we'll scry some. And they scoop it up! Okay, we're gonna run that back against the Greasy Rat. I mean, this ramps into Yarok. Do you have Thoughtseize? You do. Do you take the Yarok, or do you take the Prince or the Grazer? It's up to you. I am more likely to draw more Grazers than Yaroks. They take the Grazer. We still have Tamio in here for some reason. For Fiends and Formats. They take a Pain. Mutt into the bin. Swamp Tangled Florahedron. Okay. They unearth the Mutt. Lets them discard a card. They discard a land. They play a land. No blocks. They have Fatal Push, which is sad for us. The Mutt stops existing. Play the Grave. 3 cards in hand. They play Nahiri, taking a Pain to do so. Discard and draw. Blood Tide. Okay, play Takanuma. Uh-huh. Cameo. Tap this down. Yep. They ditch a boat. Do they have the rat? They thought sees me. They take the Cavalier, not realizing I can't cast it. Mm-hmm. I mean... we just uptick this Tameo. Yeah. They don't know about this Boseiju, so we're gonna play the breeding pool. Plus, if they continue to have nothing, discard a card, then draw a card. Land. Land. Blast a card, your rat. No. Fabled Passage. Gets me a prince. Well, it gives me a plains to play a prince. Uptick Tameo. On the informant. Play the prince. For the first one, we'll scry 2. For the second one, we will scry 2. Hold on to this Boseiju, ditch both of those. Take that one, ditch the other one. Hold on to this Boseiju, and... actually, currently, it costs 1 green. El Combato. Smack you, because I don't care about this Nahiri. Because Boseiju just destroys a thing. It destroys the boat. We gain life. Opponent pushes the prince. Yeah, that's fine. Nice to see a good Tameo game. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yes. Destroy your boat. You do not get to smack me with the boat this turn. Okay. In my graveyard, we have some things. First up, smack you, and they scoop it up. They know about the Cavalier in the graveyard, and we take down the Greasy Rat. Yeah! That feels good. Alright, we are on the play. This hand casts Charming Prince, and everything except blue things, but does cast Siege Rhino, and eventually Cavalier of Thorns. So we keep it. Lead with a Triome. Pass the turn. Opponent leads on a mountain, and a monetary Swift Spear. They're getting swifty. Okay then. We will play the plains, we will play the Swift Spear. We will scry 2. Ship the Temple Garden, ship the Neoform. I don't need the garden, I can't cast the Neoform. We have enough green. Getting swifty. Ancestral Anger. Yep, getting swifty. We take 5, no blocks. We draw a Cavalier. We slam a... it doesn't really matter. Look at our second black source. Play my Temple Garden, pass. Keep the Prince to block. There's the blue source, and a Sprite Dragon. We take one. Whamp. Siege Rhino. No attacks. We gain some life. Opponent is going to get large. Ooh, that's worse. I don't like the second one. They lightning strike our face. Spinning attacking. All in. Kill a Swifty. Chump a Swifty. Go to 9. We play a Tomb. Tapped. Play a Skyclave. Exile a Sprite Dragon. No attacks. We are at 9. Not great. This is kind of prowess burn, kind of, is it? They consider. They put Slip out the back to the bottom. Or to the graveyard, not to the bottom. They play a land, 2 cards in hand. Unlikely to be able to kill us unless they're both Lightning Strike. In which case, then we're sad. If they're both bolts, we're very sad. That's a play with fire. Play of fire goes to the bin. They attack with just the Sprite Dragon. Play the Cavalier. Put a Grave into play. Put this into play tapped. No attacks. This blocks your dragon. You have to kill it somehow. What is that? Attacks. Put a 1/1 counter on modified counters you control other than Thundering Raiju. Okay. That needs to go away. But it also needs to attack to get its benefit. That is unfortunate. They did decide to attack. We were just too slow. Ouch. Yeah. That is unfortunate. Bring in the silences. Bring in... Master Curl doesn't really do much. Go on some storms. We're unlikely to cast it. Go back up 1. And trim probably a Florahedron? A Florahedron's a land. Trim a Goose. We'll be on the play. I mean, does this ramp us into Siege Rhino? Just kind of what we gotta do. Temple Garden tapped. Pass. Land Swift. They're getting Swifty. Ouch. Okay, that's good. We just need a way to cast it. Play the Florahedron. If they don't kill it, we slam a turn 3 Siege Rhino and we're feeling good about life. Lands. They play with fire it. We take 2 here. Now we're playing Rhino on 4 as Richard Garfield intended. You know, just regular magic. Royal Scions. That's a thing. Draw a card, the discard. +2, +0, first strike and trample. Yes. That's also a plus. That's kind of gross. What's the -8? Draw 4 cards. We deal deals damage equal to number any target equal to number of cards in your hand. Bad for me. Ouch. Womp. Rhino. I would like a white source so that I can cast the Sky. Well, Goose is technically a white source. Not the one I want, though. Not the one I want. Not the one I want at all. Our aggro matchup isn't great. To its hand. 3 or less scry 1. Okay. Yeah. Well, they don't get the scry. They don't do anything else either, and they has to 4. What on earth is still in their hand if they aren't casting it? Okay. Play Island. Play Elesh Norn. Blocks real good. Strikes our face. Draws a card. It's a land. Thundering Raiju. Yes. Play with fire. Hit me to 7. Buff something. Presumably the Raiju. Okay. This is where we go. Combat. Attack the Royal Scions. You chump. We slam a Rhino. And then we slam the Goose. The Goose is loose. We play the Pool. And we have Skyclave Apparition, which removes your board next turn. You cash in the Royal Scions. Choose my face. Do you have enough damage to kill me? Ancestral Anger. 4/3. Trample Haste. And opponent scoops. Run it back. Opponent is on the play, which is scary for us. Not that hand. It has the defense slash, but it just... Okay! And we'll return a Hinterland Harbor. Yeah? Yeah. Well, they're also being slow. No Swifty. Yes, Sprite Dragon. Bad. Bad for us. Bad for us. Goose. Grave. Currently blocks Sprite Dragon, but they're going to cast a spell. Swifty. Land. Kills Goose. We take 4. Ouch. Hinterland Harbor, Risen Reef. Take action. A green source off the top slams this Cavalier of Thorns into play, which is very good for us. We'll see how much damage they're threatening, and whether the reef lives, and that determines whether or not we chump. A green source off the top does do it. They are threatening 3 damage. Twinferno. Dark creature control gates double strikes on a turn. It's this one. We will take it. Puts us to 7. Boseiju. Cavalier. This land. Enters tapped. Take action. Enters tapped. No attacks. We have this food that we're probably going to crack on our next turn. Our next turn is likely Yorion Neoform. They have a second Sprite Dragon. And Ancestral Anger. Got another card. We have a land. They choose not to attack. Well, okay then. That changes the equation. Because now, we play this Plains. Put Yorion into our hand and cast it. Yes, I think so. Both of these. They re-enter. Whiff. Take action. Draw a Skyclave Apparition, which is very good for us. 2 cards in hand, one of them is a land. The other one is Thundering Raiju. It currently hits me in the face for... Ooh. Okay. Play the Siege Rhino. Heal. Play the Skyclave. Exile. Can't really effectively skin in with that. Exile the Sprite Dragon. Then we have Neoform, which ditches this reef. Go get Thassa, and then we blink the Siege Rhino. Excellent! Taking down... I mean, is it aggro? We are on the draw. I mean, that does cast Siege Rhino. Doesn't cast Risen Reef, but does cast Siege Rhino. And is that not what we're here to do? Land. Do not thought seize me. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Ah, it's the cat. Temple Garden. Arboreal Grazer. Overgrown Tomb. Pass. That's the oven. They only have the cat in the oven. Land. Prince. Scry. Both of those are good. We accept all of those cards. They are cat ovening. I anticipated that. Okay, we're about to find out how Cat Oven interacts with the Siege Rhino. Voltaire and Epicure. Yes, they're stuck on one land. But boy, do they have 1-drops. Play a Siege Rhino. No attack. Next turn, we draw the Skyclave. We can't cast it yet, but we can cast this Risen Reef to try and cast it. Eventually, we just get rid of this oven. And then I'm not sure what they do. College Familiar may be able to just block Prince for free, but it can't block Siege Rhino for free. That's not how that works. Trampompole will still smack you in the face. Look, is this the best feeling way to beat up on this deck? No, but also you're playing Cat Oven, so... Ah. Reef. Play the Reef. Attempt to get a land. We do, but it's not the color we wanted. Cavalier of Thorns likes it, though. They continue to Cat Oven. And they scoop. They cannot deal with a singular Siege Rhino. We're bringing in Atraxa just because I really want to resolve an Atraxa. We will go down... Where is he? Kaido. Opponent goes first. Maybe they'll draw more than one land this time. Nice if we could. No. Better. Skip the Neoform. We brought in Atraxa. Maybe it'll be relevant. High the Eye Tyrant. And Witch's Oven. Jump for guard and play the Goose. On turn 3, we will play a Siege Rhino, unless you deal with the goose. Land. Cat. Blood Tide. Does technically answer the goose, but you do have to sack it to answer the goose, which we'll be okay with. Go and play the Plains. Play the Charming Prince. Scry 2. We take the Watery Grave because it guarantees the Rhino and the Reef. We are grateful for the Watery Grave. Which, hopefully, combine this Reef and this Rhino, Watery Grave is what our opponent will be in when we're done. Ah, the Anvil! You are all in on the sacrifice. An artifact leaves the battlefield. You make a dude. You are smacking me. I am gladly letting that thing die. That is a trade I'm willing to accept. You sacrifice an artifact. You make a dude. We take the damage. Okay. We play the Watery Grave. We slam a Siege Rhino. Drain our opponent. Pass. Like... yeah, I guess this thing is fine. I don't know how I feel about the Anvil. Deadly Dispute. You need to draw cards. Which you do. And you get 1 more mana. Which you use to play a cat. Not the worst choice you've made today. Combat. Hit you with the Rhino. The Rhino slams into your face. We play the Temple card and it enters tapped. Do we play the Risen Reef to try and get to the Cavalier, or the Charm Prince to blink the Rhino? I think we play the Risen Reef to get to the Cavalier. Which we did, successfully. We sure do have a lot of green and white mana. Opponent, debating which is more threatening. Probably the Rhino. Not gonna lie to you. It's probably this Rhino. Opts to return the Cauldron Familiar to the battlefield. We lose 1 life. They are passing. We draw a land. We move to combat. We attempt to continue smacking you with the Rhino. If you had the push to kill the Rhino, you would have done it already. Presumably you would have done it already. Oh, you were waiting. Interesting. Cavalier. Is bad for you. Okay. We will take the breeding pool. Enters tapped. That draws us a Skyclave Apparition, which will get rid of your oven next turn. Which is very bad for you. And if the cat's in play, when it happens, also the cat. Which means this Cavalier can smack it to your face unabated. Except for by your construct. Yes, you're doing your thing. I understand that. we go ahead and play it out. Target your oven. Yeah, this opponent being on 2 life, or not 2 life, 2 lands, is unfortunate for them. Ah. But you see now, even if you drew an oven, I can do this. Return this to my hand. We'll put it into my hand. Smack ya. They choose to deal 1 damage to me. This returns. It kills the Cauldron Familiar. The cat is gone. They are putting up a struggle. That is for certain. Carries of expertise. Yes, I would like to do so. Opponents thinking about what they just did. Oh, they get the trigger. Didn't realize it would function that way. I figured since I own the card, it would trigger for me. Oh well, they have a push. Which is obnoxious, but I think we're fine with that. Opponent. Okay. Play Elesh Norn. Turns off Cat Oven. Pass the turn. You have 1 turn to get rid of this Elesh Norn, or one of these, before I just reset them all. And you know that. Let's see what you do about it. Opponent casts Mayhem Devil. Not great for me. Killing the reef. That resolves. Yes. We get rid of the devil on my turn, because I can't kill the Sky Clave. Ooh. Opponents opting to cast the push to kill the Skyclave. I'm thinking about it. Okay. 1 damage goes. To my face. That is fine. You get a 1/1. These two. Submit 0. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can actually block down Elesh Norn if you block with everything. Which I don't think you're going to do, because you don't want this gone. This is how you remain in this game. Yep. End turn. My stuff returns. Try to. And then we will write it. No. That turns this into... No. Skyclave is quite good. As the field hits the devil and the anvil. Or I guess the devil and the Fable? I don't know. That's to be seen. Are you attacking? I don't think so. Get a food. And some life. That's fine. I do not care if you kill the prince. We play the apparition. First we target the devil. Then the anvil. Then we attack. You take 4. Still at 3 lands. Discards a new anvil and the Thoughtsea. They got a land. They are using it to cast. A second Fable. Pass. Would you care to attack? My turn. Okay. Play this as a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. MacLeod, Elesh Norn. You jump. Down to 12. End the turn. Yes, you resolve these. You have Reflection of Kiki Jiki. Very good card. Debating what to discard. Claim the Firstborn and the Anvil. Land. 5 mana. Opponent opts to attack. Resolves.
resolves, we will opt to kill one of them. What do you need that mana for? There's no crooks in your graveyard. You have 7. Meat Hook Massacre, X of 5. Not great. Yeah, they're back in it. Go ahead and sacrifice all this. Oh, it doesn't do anything. And they scoop it up to that punt. Yeah, that was busy thinking like, oh, yeah, that's bad for me. Wait, no, that's an ETB ability. Elesh Norn says, no, thank you. Alright. That was a game, for sure. That was interesting.
So, what did you think? Siege the Festival in Explorer. Very fun deck to pilot. It has very fun play patterns of just slamming Siege Rhinos or draining your opponent out of the game. It doesn't always win. No deck does, but this deck is kind of hit or miss on its win rate. I showed you some of the best games. A lot of them I happened to win. But there were a lot of games that didn't make the cut. Some of them that I also won. For example, I had a match against Mono Green that I won, but opponent didn't stick around for a game 2. They conceded the match after I stomped them with Elesh Norn, and skyclaved away all of their ramp. Nykthos doesn't do anything when you have no pips. Oh well. Anyhow, you saw the control montage. You know how terrible that matchup is. It is completely unwinnable. As far as I can tell, sometimes they just don't wrath and you run away with the game, but those games are rare and it rarely happens twice in a row. Long story short, the deck is very fun to pilot, so if you want a fun deck that's not necessarily going to win a ton of games, but be really explosive and fun when it does win, this is the deck for you. I love it. I'm going to continue to play it. I have a lot of footage of me recording even more games that didn't make it to the video. If you guys want to see that, let me know. Regardless, I put a lot of work into this video, and I really hope y'all like it. Thank y'all so very much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.